Hi everyone, today we're going to make a quick and easy dry spare ribs, or in Chinese, guan pai gut. So how I learned this recipe was back in the day, worked in a takeout restaurant. So the home version, you get some nice ribs. These ones are pork side ribs I got from one of the big box stores. Basically chopped them up with meat cleaver. And for those who are not confident using a meat cleaver, you can buy strips of ribs already lengthwise. You just have to cut them up. But if you want to chop it up, get a forged cleaver. Has to be forged. Otherwise, you're going to end up taking chips out and you'll be eating your metal. So how we start off with ribs, roughly about 1.5 pounds. Probably got about 4 servings of ribs. So freeze them. So first we're going to start off with is add 1 egg. Then next come our dry mixture. I'm going to use a mixture of 3-to-1. Cornstarch, 1, 2, 3, and 1 scoop of flour. We're going to add a pinch of salt, a pinch of black and white pepper. We're going to mix this up a bit. And for those people that are allergic to flour, go straight all cornstarch. With you can also use rice starch. So give it a good mix. I'm going to use my hands. Remember to always wash your hands. The length of time is to sing 2 choruses of happy birthday. Alright, give it a good mix. So all the ingredients are combined. And over on the stove I've got a pot of oil. Okay, the pot of oil is on the stove, it's heating up. And to check to see if your oil's ready, use a Chinese thermometer. And if it starts bubbling, the oil's hot enough, ready to go. So I'm going to adjust my heat because it's smoking a bit. So we're going to probably fry this in 2 batches. The pieces with the bone, we'll do those first. So be very careful dropping it into your oil so you don't burn yourself. So those pieces in first, because there are pieces that has no bone. Best pieces ever. To make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of your pot, give it a So be very careful when you're working around the stove, especially with hot oil. Always correct your temperature. If it's starting to smoke, get too hot, lower the temperature. Alright, so the ribs have been in the hot oil for about 3-4 minutes now. You'll notice it's starting to turn a bit brown. My ribs are a little different because I use clean oil. Most restaurants, the oil are used numerous of times, day in and day out. So that's why the ribs are a bit darker. They may also add sugar in, which tends to brown up pretty quick. But yeah, the oil, nice and clean. Gives you clean ribs. Alright, so probably it's about 8 minutes. Notice the ribs are done. Notice the oil's not as bubbling as much. That's a good indicator that most of the moisture is out of the ribs. So we're going to drain and scoop them up on our plate. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of salt. Sprinkle a little bit of salt. And we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder. There you go. Order up dry ribs. Guan pai gut. Today's special. Enjoy. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to Rob Loves to Cook.